Hello and welcome back to my channel, D's Life Journey. I'm Damien. If you're a new watcher, welcome. This is my channel. On this channel I talk about just everyday things going on in my life. Today we're going to be cooking a dish for dinner. If you're a current subscriber and a returner, thank you once again for clicking on my video. So today we are going to be doing beef fajitas for dinner. So last night I was just thinking, how can I make a meal, or not, I shouldn't say how, but what can I make a meal out of some leftovers that I have in my fridge? So I started just thinking about what I could do. So I don't know if you can see that very clearly, but we have some onions. I got a red or purple onion, whatever you want to, however you want to call it, a white onion. You got some tomatoes, some limes, and various colored peppers. And slice the onions for fajitas. So if you're still following along, tell me, what do you like to cook on a Sunday? Because today is Sunday today. That red onion was kind of strong. It's almost got me tearing up over here. I promise you I won't cry. Well, not on camera at least. So the important thing to always remember when you're in the kitchen and you're cooking, to have very sharp knives. Sharp knives will save your fingers if you do it right. So if you're watching this video and you have space at your house for a garden, or even if you don't have space, you can start a garden in your windowsill on a balcony. But something to remember, hey, when you buy vegetables from the grocery store and it's got seeds in it like that, save these seeds, put them on paper towel, let them dry out. You can replant these seeds and get new vegetables. Now, I'm gonna run over to the sink, rinse all my veggies under the water, and I'll be right back. Get all the seeds out. We're just gonna do a quick slice. Let's see, how do I want to slice it today? So if you're new to my channel, I have some videos of me doing various cooking things in the kitchen, recipes and whatnot. If you get a chance, hey, click on one of those videos. I might be making something that you might be interested in making for yourself at your house. Very simple. So I think the ground beef will probably take about another 10 to 15 minutes to fully thaw out and cook down. Let's see here. Do I have any orange wounds? Boy. Normally I do not cry on onions, but today, ooh, those onions are kind of powerful. Semi-okay angle. So this is our ground beef that we're using today. It's about 2.5 to 3 pounds. Here in my kitchen, I like to buy a lot of my products in bulk. I feel that it saves money in the long run, and sometimes you get a better quality. Got my bows for the limes and tomato. So let's start with tomato. Feels like y'all keep getting closer and closer. It's all right. Okay. That went into my compost bucket. I just didn't throw it on the ground. Just do a quick chop or dice. I think it's gonna be a chop today. Like I said, just trying to knock this out in about an hour and a half. So a little about me, if you don't already know, and you're new to this channel. I've been cooking ever since I was 7 years old, ever since I could move a chair to the stove. I've been cooking. So people ask me, how long you been cooking? I'm like, oh, 40 plus years. I've been cooking in the kitchen. I did 18 and a half, almost 19 years as an Army cook. And I also did baking on the side. I was also a cake decorator. I did that as a side gig while I was in the military. So I did birthday cakes. I've decorated a wedding cake, or should I say I helped decorate a wedding cake. And I do anniversary cakes, you name it. So my little side business I had, it was called Cakes Your Way, because my main thing was, you tell me how you want it, and that's how I did it. Cakes your way. But anyway, I don't do that anymore. I've retired myself from baking, and I have let my daughter take all my baking equipment. So I gave that to her, my youngest, and I told her, I was like, you gotta take care of this, because this is about $3,000 to $4,000 worth of equipment that I'm entrusting in your hands. All right, so all tomatoes are done. And what I like to do, I like to put a damp paper towel or rag underneath my cutting board so it doesn't move as I'm slicing. Okay? Beautiful. Beautiful, look at that. Oh, amazing. All right, we're almost done with our cutting. Oh, and I also have lettuce that I gotta cut up. Cut some limes. I'm gonna use this lime in cooking and for squeezing on your fajita. Oh, I didn't finish cutting the other one. I'm moving so fast. Just heard my dogs coming over here trying to see what I'm doing. How you doing, Gravity? How you doing down there? Oh, Zania's got my nose running. All right, now cut these two right here. I'm gonna use that to season my chicken with, and we're done. So I got some quartered limes for individual use, and then I got some half limes that I'm going to use in the cooking of my chicken, actually. So with that being said, going off camera here, got my pan for my chicken. Oh, I didn't show you the finished product of all slices. So we got our onions and peppers all done up. I'm gonna throw this into a wok, give them a quick saute, stir fry, whatever you wanna call it. Basically just softening them up. I might add a little bit of seasoning to it, but yeah. Ran to Costco this morning to get a freshly rotisserie chicken. So if you don't have a store near you that all right, so welcome back. My screen decided to cut itself off. I think my video camera overheated, but we're gonna continue on. So like I said, I went to Costco and bought some rotisserie chicken today. And we're just going to use half of this chicken for today's dinner meal. All right, with Costco, they like to put this piece of string on here. So take that off, put the chicken back in the bag. Might use this chicken for a different meal that I got planned for later on this week. Right. And basically with this, we're just gonna peel the meat off. And I'm going to try not to put skin in this one. But I love this rotisserie chicken. I picked this huge rotisserie chicken up at Costco. It was $4.99. With tax, it was $5 and I think it's 37 cents maybe? 47 cents, something like that. But I love Costco rotisserie chicken. They're always juicy, they're always big, and they're never dry. Oh, I hate dry chicken. Or any dry meat, really. So yeah, that's all we're doing. Hey, if you're still following along, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and push that bell notification icon so that you can get notified of future videos as I publish them here on my channel. And if you'd like to help with the growth of this channel, you can buy me a coffee. The link is somewhere on the screen right now, or it's down below. Any donation will be greatly appreciated. And I also have a PayPal. All the information is either on the screen or down below. And I thank you very much. So, trying to get this done in an hour and a half. Whew, speeding through it. So I don't want to be too long on my leg, because like I said, I'm still recovering from my total knee surgery. So seeing how this chicken's already cooked, what I'm going to do with this is just add a little bit of seasoning to it, the lime, and mix it up, and that's going to be done. Quick and easy. You don't have to be a chef like me to make wonderful meals in your kitchen. Some stuff, buy pre-made. Save yourself some time, money, and energy. Buy pre-made and add to it. So in the comment section below, please let me know what made you click on this video. I know a lot of my viewers are family, and a lot of my viewers are overseas that I've met throughout my military career, Many of my viewers are overseas. I've found out through YouTube analytics. I had a couple Nepalese friends. I had quite a few Korean friends from my time that I was stationed in South Korea. I spent 5 years in South Korea. 5 straight long years in South Korea. Spent some time in Hawaii, so I know I got a couple people from Hawaii on my channel. So let me know. I need to hear some more feedback from y'all. Let me know what you want me to make next on this channel. Who knows? I might even pick up some baking and do some baking. But if I do baking, I might include my daughter, because she's becoming a great baker herself. So let me go wash my hands so we can get back here, take this ground beef off the fire, and continue on today. Chicken's already been shredded. So that's done. I washed my pot out. I'm gonna show you the ground beef here in a second. And I put our pulled chicken in here. Now I'm just going to add a little bit of oil and the seasonings, stir it up. Oh, and the lime juice. Can't forget the lime juice. Lime juice is very important. At least I think so when I make my fajitas. So I'm going to add some black pepper, just like the last one, okay? Ground black pepper. I'm going to do, once again, about a tablespoon to start. For this whole chicken, I'm going to use a tablespoon of black pepper. Because we like flavor in our house. I'm going to use some granulated onion this time. Then do about a teaspoon and a half of granulated onion. We're going to use some Badia adobo flavoring. About a teaspoon of this. Gotta be careful because there's salt in here. Okay. And we're going to do about a tablespoon of garlic. Okay. Like I said, I used the whole chicken instead of half the chicken. And here's the kicker. I love this product. Sazon Goya. I love this. This adds so much flavor to your dishes. You can add this to your rice, your beans, your meat. Like, I'm constantly buying this humongous box. There's 36 packets in here. So I'm constantly using that for my stuff. Not my stuff, but my dishes that I make in the house. And they come in packets like this. So there's 2 in here. I'm gonna use these 2 packets in my chicken. And this one will color your chicken a little bit reddish or orange. So just a little heads up, okay? I was looking for in my cabinet. Oh, let me close that. But before I close that, let me get a big bowl out. We can put all of our chicken in. We're gonna go with this one today. I added a little bit of oil, a little bit of water. We're going to add some chili powder to give it a little kick, not too much, because we don't like spicy things in this house. So I'm going to do about a teaspoon of chili powder. I got our beautiful limes. Gonna squeeze the juice in there. And then I'm going to throw the lime half in there as well. And then I'm going to wash my hands and stir it all up. And I'm going to taste it, see if I have enough lime juice in there to my liking. Lime and or lemon juice is optional, but I think it gives it a little zing, a zest. It kicks your dish up a notch with the flavor profile. All right, so I got 1 lime in there, and something's telling me I'm going to probably add another half lime to it. We are back. I have my chicken done. Like I say, it was so easy. because I bought the rotisserie chicken. All I had to do was pull it. Didn't take much time at all. Added my seasonings, my limes, and here we go. That's the chicken. This is the ground beef, basically taco meat right here. We have our quickly chopped tomatoes, and then we have our vegetables that still need to be sauteed. So, to complete this meal, I'm going to open up a couple cans of corn and add some seasoning and pimento to it, okay? So that's gonna be our vegetable, well, more of our vegetables. So basically it's just another topping if you wanna make your fajita into a burrito, which we basically do in my house. I say fajitas, but we wind up making it into burritos. But hey, as long as it tastes good, you can do whatever you want with it, right? So that's that. And then I'm going to doctor up this can of refried beans, okay? So with the refried beans, I like to basically take it out the can, add some milk, some oil, vegetable oil, and or bacon grease. It just depends on what I have for the day. And with that oil, it could be butter. I like to add a little bit of like a teaspoon for this can, probably about a tablespoon of butter. Just a little bit of milk to thin it out. I add some chili powder, garlic powder, and seasoned salt, and maybe some black pepper. It just depends on if I want it to have a little kick or not. So yeah, you can use any kind of refried bean, canned refried beans that you want. And if you don't have canned refried beans, you can rehydrate some kidney beans or black beans, cook those down, and then mash them up. But I like to go the simple route and doctor up a can of refried beans. So let me do that, and I'll be right back with y'all. And then we're going to saute these onions and peppers up, and we're almost done. I do believe I made this meal within my hour and a half. It's going on 12 o'clock now, so I think I should be done about 12:30, 12:45. We'll see. Keep your fingers crossed. I'll be right back with you. It is 12:05. We're doing good. Like I said, I wanted to have all this done by 12:30 at the latest. I have my wok hot. I just stuck some oil in it off camera, and we are getting ready to saute these vegetables, the peppers and onions up. Whoop. And, ooh, you guys are close. So right now I'm just that's not a very good angle for you all, I'm sorry. Testing my pot. Sounding good. We're doing good. All right, so it is hot enough. So let's stick all our peppers and onions in there. So let's see here. Get a wooden spatula. Doesn't that look beautiful? So we're doing a very light saute. There we go. Let's get that one back in there. Said I got the corn cooking in the big pot. As soon as that gets done, I'm going to take the corn out, bowl it up. Wash the pot out once again, then start on the baked beans. Or not the baked beans, the refried beans. Oh my gosh. This is just peppers and onions. I'm gonna use the same wooden spoon for my corn. I think the corn should be done in about another 5 minutes. Because basically I'm just heating the corn up. I wish y'all were here. This smells so good. I love fried, not fried, but sauteed vegetables. Add a little bit more oil, help get them cooked down so they start sweating quicker. And you can also add a lid on it. But I like to keep it off so that I can freely watch it cook because I don't want it to get too mushy. I want my vegetables to be al dente, still have a snap to it when you bite down. That's how I like to do my sauteed vegetables and onions for my, not stir fry, but for my fajitas. All right, everybody. So my peppers and onions are sauteed enough to my liking. I'm gonna take them off now so they don't, what's the word I'm looking for? Swelter down, I guess, or I'm gonna get too mushy and lose their color because that is beautiful. Now, which, like I said, I want to keep them a little bit snappy. So we're gonna take them off the heat here, and these things are done. God, doesn't that look so beautiful? Peppers and onions. I finished the corn. Now we are doing refried beans. Okay, so cleaned out my skillet, put my can of refried beans in here. I add a little bit of vegetable oil, a tablespoon of butter. You can add a little bit of milk, like a splash, splash of milk. There we go. Thin it out a little bit. Mixing it together, and then we're going to add our seasoned salt, garlic, granulated onion, and of course our wonderful, can you read that without the, there we go, Sazan Goya seasoning packet. All right, gonna mix all that together, and I'll be right back with y'all. And if you're still following along, please don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and push that bell notification icon so you get notified of future videos as I publish them on this channel. So we are just lightly adding some seasoned salt, wonderful granulated garlic, and I'm doing about a teaspoon of each seasoning. And at the end, I might add a little bit of chili powder. Depends on how it tastes. And reposition the camera, and I'm going to show you how I do my tortillas here at the house. Okay, I think you can see that. I can't really tell too easily, but all right, get my rag, put my spoon away. Okay, so I like to cook my tortillas on my stovetop here. So my stove has these star burners. I scrubbed down this stovetop about 2 days ago pretty well. So my burners are pretty clean, okay? But I'm about to show you how I like to do my tortillas here in the house. Get yourself a pair of tongs. Got my pre-made tortilla shell here. Okay, simple. And I put it on top of my star burner. And I wait till I see my tortilla shell start bubbling up. And then I flip it. It only takes a few seconds. But you gotta make sure it doesn't stick, so you gotta move it around a few times. So we just flipped it. Now we're gonna do the other side. Like I said, you just basically want to wait until you see your tortilla shell start bubbling up and then flip it. And we got company ready to eat. Let me clear some of my stuff off here. So this is the spread for today. Like I said, we have fajita night tonight. So it's a Spanish night. So we got refried beans, the lines we cut up earlier. I did this off camera, just chopped up some lettuce. There's the sauteed peppers and onions, the corn, the chicken we did, the ground beef, and that's that. Now we are ready to eat. And we got Mom in the back. So when she finishes heating up her stuff, we'll see if it is teen tested and mother approved. We'll be right back. So we'll ask Mom how it tastes as soon as she gets done chewing. Tell me if it's any good, if I need to do something better.
Very good, thank you.
Awesome. Teenager says she wasn't hungry, so hey, that's her loss. She'll get it later today. I'm putting some cheese, pepper jack cheese on mine, and then I'm about to bite it. All right. Let's see. Close my butt up.
It's very good. It's better than a restaurant.
I think I did it. Really hit. So I'm not gonna sit here and film us eating, but as always, remember, life is a journey. Start living it. And if you get a chance to help someone that's less fortunate than yourself, do it. It makes the world a better place, and it's just the right thing to do for all. I'm Damien. Thank you for watching my video, and I'll see you on the next one.